Oh, hi everyone. Hold on, I was working on a thing. I wasn't actually ready to start. I was gonna try to, like, slow down the speed of the transition, so that when it transitioned in, I would have time to pull my finger back from the stream deck and just be like... But I didn't! I messed up like a fool! Welcome. Welcome to another live stream. It's gonna have to be a short one this morning. We got about an hour, I would say. So, let's get into it. I should have already had the game ready to go. We are in the Ashen Pass 1. Are there going to be multiples of them, one wonders? I would assume not. I'm assuming it's just like, we're at the first shrine, but I've never seen a shrine referred to as 1. Maybe it's one of those things where, like, the last chapter of the game has multiple sub-chapters. Maybe we will eventually get to Flaming Volcano Mountain, Lava Lakes. That sounds like it could be a good time. So, last time we were here, we ran that way, and immediately found ourselves caught up in the affairs of some kind of war, I think? Where it seemed like there were two opposing sides, both of whom wanted me dead specifically, for reasons beyond my understanding, because I'm not familiar with the lore. I feel like we need to be. At some point, we're gonna have to do research into the story of this game. Somebody's gonna have to go buy a copy, it's probably gonna be me, of Journey to the West, or it's probably free online, I would imagine. It's a very old story. There's probably a rendition of it free online. And just give us the 1,000-yard view. I mean, I guess, really, the game is giving us the 1,000-yard view. See, like, look at these guys. Can I get past them? If I don't initiate combat with them, will they leave me alone? I guess is the question I want answered. Pale Axe Stewart. Who is that? Is that him? Who is the boss bar on my screen? And do I need to fight them? Can I not just leave them be? Like, what if I run past all these guys? I think that was my mistake last time, was I got involved when I very clearly don't have to. None of them are putting the pressure on me. Also, Howdy Gilliam on both Kick and YouTube simultaneously. What an absolute giga chad. How many times have you watched Howdy Folks today? So far, twice for Gilliam. See, look at these guys. See, they're very clearly, like, there's the Minotaur. I think he killed me last time. Is he after me? What's he doing? Can I just scoot through here and not draw too much attention to myself? Pale Axe Stalwart, even, not Stewart. Alright. Are any of these chests real? Can I actually open them? Is my fire ability going to be useful here, I wonder? Hold on, let me have a look real quick. Like, we know that it's really only supposed to be super effective against the boss from the region it's from. For a short duration after activation, grants burn immunity and gradually increases focus. Highly effective in specific environments and against specific enemies. Yeah, that sounds like it could be useful. Look at this. Immunity to scorch damage from lava-covered terrain. Yeah, you know what? I'm thinking that is going to come in handy here. I heard that. There's something behind me. I think I am supposed to fight this guy. This guy seems like he wants to do a combat. And that's okay. Let's see what you got, big boy. That was pretty cool. Sorry about that, man. Now, well, no, I'm not so sorry anymore. Let me call in my friends and see how they get along with this. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. I hate when I do that and then immediately get hit, because then I lose out on my ability to actually freeze him in place, which is what I wanted to do. Really counting on my boys to take care of him here. Boys! Coming in hot. Look at him go. I mean, yeah, the whole region is hot, actually, so it's not really that great a feat. I feel bad about doing this, though. Oh no, what are you doing over there, monkey? Monkey, come back here. He's fighting the... This is exactly how I wanted to start the stream. Having not played the game in 24 hours, I wanted to start fighting an actual Minotaur. Oh, you know what I hadn't thought about was I can do this. Well, I guess I can't. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Hold on, is he a part of this? Why is he getting involved? Fight each other. Yeah, have y'all considered that? Why are you both fighting me? I've done nothing to deserve this behavior. Hold on. There we go. You stay over there. Oh, no, there's two of them now. Stop this! Stop this now! I like it. Maybe we gotta have, like, fire-related weapons. Because that seemed to, like, just eat up what was left of his health. Or he's just, like, paused on the ground? Maybe he's tired. Maybe we were never supposed to kill him. Just beat him up a little bit. What's up, man?
Oh, lad, it can't be you.
Do I know you? Have we met?
I thought you were one of them. Well, what happened to me? The vanguard of the Bull King is relieved you're unharmed. Well, consider yourself lucky. I knew of you long ago. The thing you seek, the king must know about it.
Huh? Elaborate? Please?
Out of nowhere, the whole mountain was infested with those stinking corpses. Some coffin carts blocked all the passes up, burning everything in their path. You seem clever. How about you find a way to destroy them, eh?
Okay.
They're called Five-Element Carts, an evil and powerful invention of the King's son. I'm afraid they're not only guarding the passes. Trust me, there's more to it. Got to hold my ground at the entrance for a while. Can't imagine the chaos without me.
I like that he kind of, like, occasionally will just shift positions in this plane of existence.
Five-Element
Okay,
Carts.
we've heard everything there is to hear. So this battle down here is done then. All the bad guys are dead. I guess it was my monkey friends who brought all of them up there to fight alongside me. My monkey brethren that I summoned got everyone else who was down here remaining involved in the encounter, unfortunately. So we got some cold iron leaves from that and quite a bit of will. This red marked chest, though, is going to have blood of the Iron Bull in it. Falling fire or something. And I presume that the game wants me to go... Am I meant to be able to get around behind him? Have I done, like, an epic feat here by sneaking up behind him and activating this? We can just spawn here repeatedly, I guess, and then go attack its backside. What can we craft? Oh, we can craft weapons and armor. Okay, the Centipede Hat of Transcendence. If we have the full set, we can massively reduce the continuous damage received from Poison State, and significantly increase attack while suffering from Poison State. Okay, so we'd actually want to stay poisoned under those circumstances. But I don't think we're dealing with poison right now. I don't think that's the biggest threat to us at the moment. What have we got here? The Visionary Centipede Staff. Upon successful hit with charged heavy attack, focus point costs it lightly recovers health. If the enemy is in a poison state... okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and craft that, because it seems quite useful. And I guess we will go ahead and equip it as well. It is currently equipped. Good, look at us go. Right. Should we rest? We should probably go ahead and rest. I don't think anything will respawn. I feel like that battle area is cleared, because that was like a story event, so we're probably in the clear for that. Are we still dropping frames on the network? It says we've dropped 2% of frames, but I don't know. Oh, that's right now. Oh, heavens. Okay. Yeah, no, half of the frames in the stream are being dropped, apparently. Is that still actually happening? Gil, how's it looking for you? That was like a huge moment where everything just like dipped dramatically. The only thing I know to do there is just like stop and restart the streams. That's the only thing I've ever done to make it work properly. It looks like it's okay now. So do I actually need to like clear this thing away? Okay, not like that. Not like that. That's not the answer. I wonder if we could like from where we were up top here jump down on top of it. Or if that's even supposed to be the answer. Or should we do this? Which will help us with fire. Not that much, though. I think we can actually do this. We just got to get out of the way when it starts doing that. I was jumping before, but you can actually just roll backwards up this cliff. Oh, how about that? Okay. Chart removed. Okay, so reset it. Oh, okay, fella's gone now. Fella wandered off. I suppose he... Oh, no, he's up there now. Do you reckon his dialogue has changed since he's moved over here? Hold on, I'm gonna redo... Give me just 1 second here. So OBS is probably going to disconnect. YouTube is bad? Like, how bad are we talking? I did just disconnect and reconnect, so it's going to be pretty messed up for a second. And hopefully now it's an improvement. Live streaming, man. What can you do? It is specifically dropping... It's like network related. You know, like in OBS, it'll show you whether or not you have dropped frames from rendering lag, 0, due to encoding lag, 0, dropped frames from the network. Oh, it just spiked to 84, 96, what's going on? What is this? And then it just does it for like that second. It just drops like a second and a half of frames, and then goes back to where fine. Well, at this point, I can't restart the stream like again and again and again. I think I would have to like reboot my router. Is it happening on Kick too, or is it specifically on YouTube? Because I suppose the issue could, like, if it's not happening on Kick, but it is happening on YouTube, that would suggest to me that the actual problem is not on my end. It's YouTube is having some kind of issue ingesting the frames, some kind of network dips, and is reporting back like, hey, no, I didn't get those, man.
Out of nowhere, the whole mountain was infested with those stinking corpses.
Okay.
Some coffin carts.
I believe we had that exact conversation with him moments ago. So we will press on and see if we can't destroy. How many carts did he say there was? 5? Well, we got one of them down. Turns out, in fact, I would wager they'll probably be more complicated than that. We're not going to bother healing right now. I think we're fine. I see you. Hold on. What is the whirly button? There's a whirly button. Stop it. I got to remember what button does the whirlies. Give me just like 2 seconds. Never use. Here we go. Mobile spin. When moving forward while using staff spin. How do I do staff spin? Where's staff spin? You gotta tell me how to do staff spin first, my guy. Oh, left trigger. Okay. Yeah, no, that never comes up. What are the potential upgrades I can get for this ability that I never use? Or do I already have it maxed out? Kick is good. The image is sometimes purple? Oh my gosh, no, it just spiked again. Another spike of dropped frames. I don't know why the image would be purple, other than just that's how the stream starts. We might just have to count YouTube out then, because I can't affect like YouTube functioning properly. If YouTube is going to be like this, that's YouTube's problem. I don't know what the problem is. Let's see. It looks like I've already maxed this out. Couldn't tell from looking at it. Massively increases the focus gain from successful hits with mobile spin. Significantly reduces the stamina cost of staff spin. Increases the focus gain from blocking projectiles. Initiate heavy attack during mobile spin to quickly engage and stagger the enemy. Okay, we're gonna do that. Hold on, we gotta be running. There we go. There you go. I mean, we got hit multiple times to make that happen. Oh. What is that? And why do I hate it? I mean, I think the reason why I hate it is pretty self-explanatory. What the heck? Are you a person? What happened? Pleasant Realm. Are they pleading with it? Are they worshipping it? Can I make a whistle sound to draw them over here? Okay, I'm gonna check the Discord real quick. Hold on, I've got to wait for it to open. I normally don't leave it running. Oh! Yeah. That's a nightmare. What's the problem is it keeps doing it, too. Very, like, inconsistently, it just starts doing it again. Out of the last 13,000... And we'll see if that does it. Alright, I feel like the thing to do here is obviously... Nope, it just immediately started doing it again. I'm not going to worry about it. Watch on kick, folks. That's the place to be, apparently. I'm going to target the big one, because it seems more dangerous. I mean, yeah, the little ones blow fire at you. But they also do whatever that was, which was quite comical. And remember, if we defeat them, or we hit them with heavy attacks, whenever they land, we get back a little bit of, we get back a little bit of health now, which is fun. Oh. I guess not if they blow up, I suppose. Especially after we don't hit them even once. That's not going to work out for us, which is sad. Yep. Yeah, 66% of frames since I restarted the YouTube stream have dropped. That's a nightmare. That's just a demon is what I'm looking at there. And it's trying to... Can I take it out before the demon gets to me? The bad demon is here! The bad demon is here! Good. We're all good. I mean, the temptation right now, just looking over at this and seeing that 60% of frames have dropped, 70% of frames have dropped on YouTube, is to just stop the YouTube stream and call it a day. Because it's not... How about that? You might have heard a bunch of Windows noises just then. See if that fixes the problem. I'm so distracted from the game right now trying to get YouTube to, or the gosh darn live stream to work properly. Such a nuisance. I just want to play the game and have fun. Whoa! So far it looks like it's not having that problem, and it looks like everything is working just fine. Can you get up on this bridge? Gosh darn, I'm trying to get out of the way where I can't be shot by bow and arrow man, and I can actually charge up my supers. Or my heavies. Which is actually what I've got, not supers. Son of a gun. Look, I can do that too. Yeah, it's not fun, is it, buddy? Okay. Now I can go deal with this guy. Somehow, I just thought he wouldn't be able to hit me if I was moving. I understand now that was foolishness on my part. We're doing okay. It's not like we don't have, what, 9 heals at this point. Also, it looks like the YouTube is working now. Job well done, everyone. Great success. That, or the whole thing has just gone down and I didn't realize it, which is also possible, albeit not likely. This is not good, because I'm just going to be spending the rest of the stream with, like, an eye to the side. I can't do that. That's not good. It's not normal behavior. We're going to try to stay here and lure that thing out. Come and get me, big boy. Well, that worked very effectively. It did lure it out, to be clear. Currently good. Well, I'm glad to hear it, then. We're not going to worry about it anymore. I would shrink OBS out of the way, but I do need to actually notice other things, like whether or not it's about to run out of recording space. I wish I had some kind of mobile attack. We do. We do have one key attack that would be able to reach that guy, but I don't know if it would actually finish him off. And I do want to get whatever is over here. If I'm going to stay within his shooting range, though, this is going to be quite the nuisance. Also, there's another man with a bow. I don't know. Man might be a loose term here. I'm not actually sure what it is I'm looking at. Hi there. Which I just did this constantly. Until he was dead. I do see that other guy back there. He's not paying any mind to me, though. He's just hanging out looking at his chest that he loves so much. Yeah, he doesn't care that I'm here one bit. It will ultimately be his downfall. See, I could have translated that into a, Are you gonna blow up? Because sometimes they blow up. And that's a nuisance. That's bothersome. I don't need to take any fire damage today. I'm currently having a bit of a time. OBS isn't working properly. I just want to get through here. Fine gold thread. Okay, no, look, we're making good progress. We're getting somewhere. Is that a jump I can make? Is that a jump I'm meant to make? No, that's an invisible wall. It's all an illusion. We can't get over there right now. We'll have to figure out another way. I'm gonna get you, dude. I'm gonna get you at some point, don't you worry. I'm gonna go up here first. Possibly find some sort of magic pill that increases my powers, or something of that nature. Just doing a bit of the duck and weave. Hi! Ooh! Okay, then. Darn it! I was trying to run out of the way, but we were so staggered by the first one that blew up. How you doing, Gilliam, by the way? I know you were, with your family yesterday. How'd that go? Mount Lingtai Seedlings. It's for a drink and a soak. How did that work? I guess we'll have to go check out the soaks later. Can I hit multiples of them if I line this up properly and do this? Yeah! Alright! These guys, it seems like once you start attacking them, they're not that bad. Like, they can get some hits in on you early if you're not paying attention, but then once you start hitting back, you can kind of lock them in a little bit. You're playing Lego Dimensions, okay. Found an emulator. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think they don't manufacture that anymore. So I guess you either have to buy it all used online, which I imagine the prices are absurd, because it's one of those things that it didn't sell that well, I don't believe. But now that it's not being made anymore, it's probably worth a ton of money, the actual, like, physical bits and bobs of it all. Or, yeah, what you're doing. Makes a ton of sense. I do hear that it was a fun game. I think, like, people were just sick of that style of game by the time that came out. It reminds me of, like, what was it, Starlink Battle for Atlas? I actually quite enjoyed that silly game. I got the Switch version with the Star Fox characters. I 100%ed that game. It was just, you know what? It was a Ubisoft repetitive slop at times. But the actual, like, nuts and bolts of it, the core gameplay mechanic, it was kind of fun. It was fun to just blast around the galaxy and go to different planets and fight bad guys. I don't know, I enjoyed it. But I bought the Digital Deluxe Edition, which meant I didn't have any of the sort of physical sets to deal with. I had everything digitally. Like, all the unlockable characters and all the unlockable weapons. And at that point when I bought it, it was, I think, $30. Like, if you bought all the physical pieces, you'd be spending hundreds of dollars, but you got that digital version for like $30, and I think that was probably the best approach. I think it was on Steam sale the other day for $15. I don't know, might be worth it if you're into that. So what have we got? This grants considerable chance to take a sip without consuming gourd. Here we go. Removes poison state. We don't need that anymore. What's new down here? Using the... Okay. We've got... Using the gourd moderately extends the duration of duplicates for the next a pluck of many for a short duration. That's cool, but not super useful right now. And we might go back to using whatever we had before. When at full health, no. For a brief moment after using the gold, damage reduction. I think we were using the buds, right? Moderately increases damage reduction for a short amount of time. I'm trying to remember what all we had equipped before we swapped over to using that. Oh, it was the iron pellets, wasn't it? Yeah. I know Lego Island. Now, I didn't play Lego Island, though. I had the Lego racing game back in the day, but that game, we didn't have enough system memory for that game, so it would just crash the computer every time I started it. And that made my parents think there was something wrong with the game. It would come up and say something wrong, like not enough system memory, and they're like, we're running out of storage. Because we didn't know the difference between RAM and your hard drive back then. It just said running low on system memory. So I just held on to the game, and I was like, someday I'll be able to play this when we get a better computer. And then we did get a better computer, but the disc was too scratched up. It was so disappointing. I gotta go back and try to get that Lego racing game. I did eventually get a Lego racing game for the... Hello. Hi, Father of Stones. How are you doing? You having a good time? I did eventually go get a Lego racing game for my Game Boy Color. That was quite fun. This guy looks almost like a tragedy here. Okay, then. Good job, boys. Thank you all for coming by and giving me a hand here. I appreciate it. Let's go back immediately and rest so we can get back all of our mana. That seems like the best call to me. But no, so in answer to your question, I'm very familiar with what Lego Island is, but I never played it growing up. I think I would like to, probably. Also, I can retrieve spirits, and I'm still not sure what that means. Oh, I can retrieve that guy's spirit, Father of Stone. Oh, hold on. Did he leave one behind in the field and I didn't grab it? Is that the idea? Did he leave like a blue glowing orb about and I just didn't notice? No. Unless maybe it disappeared because I went and rested. Well, that's a nice touch that the game is aware that I'm a bozo and wasn't paying any attention. If that's what happened, potentially. Let's go ahead and summon that spirit, or I guess retrieve it if we can. It doesn't appear like there's any cost to it. So that is probably going to... Hold on, what did that say? All spirits? Probably that they've been retrieved, not that we have them all. But that's going to put him inside of here, right? Yeah, looky there. Father of Stone. Take the form of the Father of Stones. Release 2 powerful roars that shake and damage surrounding foes. And the equipped effect, or the passive effect, is that it slightly increases critical hit chance and critical damage, which is great. But this one's still good. I like this one, and being able to charge guys down and knock them over is a fun time. I don't feel like we're going to end up changing that one anytime soon. We're probably going to stick with it. For the time being, at least. And now we are on the other side, where we can finally find Bow and Arrow Guy, who's given us all that grief earlier, and get our vengeance upon him. Is he going to be down here, probably? Ah! No! 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 Are you going to blow up? No, they're going to blow up. They're going to blow up. Even after you defeat them, they blow up. I think specifically when you defeat them, they blow up. Okay, this is not Bow and Arrow, man. This is also not Bow and Arrow, man. This is just other big guy. Lots of big guys around here. My favorite PC game growing up is probably Toy Story 2 Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue. That was a great game. I enjoyed that one a lot. That ran just fine on our ancient computer, and I didn't finish it until like a decade later, when I actually understood how video games worked and played it again. I remember, for the longest time, I'm sure I've told this story before, but I didn't know you could leave Andy's room, and I just thought that, you know, you run around, you get stuck in the playpen. I guess, for some reason, his little sibling's playpen is in his room, which makes no sense. You get stuck in there, and then that's it. Oh, there he is! There he is! He's up there! No, hold on, that's a different one. He's across the way. I've already fought him. I've already defeated him. Good on us, I guess. Heal up. Let's not do this. Let's not die today. Anyway, I remember going over to a friend's house, eventually, and they had made it a couple of levels further than me, and I was like, oh my gosh. There's so much more to this game that I didn't know. I've got to do it all. But yeah, I want to say 15. So, I mean, it feels like it's one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, decades later I went back and beat that game. But looking back on it, it was probably like 6 years later. But when you're young, you know, 6 years is a third of your life. So that feels like a long time. 5 years is a third of your life when you're 15. But you know what I'm saying. It felt like a big, long gap between getting and finishing that game. This guy's freaky looking. I hope you all enjoyed that. That's the best combat you're going to get from me today. That is the best combat. So before Toy Story 2 Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue, my most played PC game, I'm trying to remember all. We had a hunting game that I'd play with my dad a lot. I had an Arthur read-along game where basically it was just like an Arthur storybook turned into a point-and-click adventure. I would spend hours on that because it had all these little hidden things that you could point at and click. And I was like, oh, I gotta find them all. Some of them you had to do, like, repetitive actions, and eventually, but, you know, I had nothing but time. I was a child. That was great. It had a Pin the Tail on the Donkey game I used to, like, coerce my dad into participating in. And I just memorized where the donkey was on the screen so I could get it every time. And felt great about that I had aced this Pin the Tail on the Donkey game for children. I was a child, so understandable. I didn't know we could go this way earlier. This explains some things. We got our vengeance on Bow and Arrow Man, so I'm pretty pleased to carry on. Gray bronze carts. Oh, it's another one of these carts, huh? Holy smokes, yep, probably right over there. Hello? Lady? That real quick while we're in the area. That was close. That was nearly me being killed. Ooh, Hugly Sleepover is probably one of the best games ever made, though. If I need to go to my parents' house and find that disc, and we can do a Let's Play of Hugly Sleepover. Many hours spent on... Jeez! Thank you, Lucas. Appreciate that. All right, does that add more HP to your boss when you do that, I wonder? 752, I feel like it does. I just need a moment. That genuinely got me. Let's bring down our heart rates a little bit. Let's all relax. It's all fine. There we go. Everybody let it out. Everything is fine in the world. Everything is fine in the world. Thank you, Lucas. I played Sonic Adventure. Oh, you finished after 10 years. Oh, the game was corrupt. That's unfortunate. So, hold on. Are you saying that you made it to the final boss and the game was corrupted so you couldn't finish it? You made it that far and you couldn't finish it. And then it took 10 years. Wow. That is frustrating. I've had that thought before. Like, wouldn't it be awful to get partway through a game only for something to go awry and you cannot progress any further? This place seems way too chill. Is this just like a free pill? I got turned around. Lucas scared me. Amber prayer beads. It's a curio. Moderately increases the speed of building up focus points. You know what? Right now, we've currently got this thing here, where it's the Jade Moon Rabbit and the Gold Sun Crow. We're going to switch over to having the Gold Spike back, because I like that extra defense. And we're also going to get this, to see what it's like to have focus points build up more modestly. Oh, I wanted to note real quick, Lucas. We talked about changing the boss bar. Yeah, I thought that there was more options, but I actually watched their tutorial for it. I'm thinking that maybe it was back when we used a different tipping service that we had the different bar. But what I can do with this now is that I can create a little graphic overlay like under it, above it, around it to make it more interesting because it's just like a regular bar now. I can actually offset the name and the HP to be below the bar if I wanted to and have that other texture below it. We'll figure it out. But I've got plans. Don't worry. I think we're going to get it looking really cool. All right. Let's go ahead and defeat this guy first. I do see the bat demon thing behind it. One step at a time here. Oh, that's not a bat demon thing at all. I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm actually super turned around. Is this the direction we came in from? Okay, so that's how we got in here. Oh. Yeah, this is what I don't like, is that they can be just around little corners and I haven't noticed them yet. Ah! This dying gasp. That's what he chose to do. What a wicked and evil creature. What I was going to do was heal, and then very quickly absorb this. Lucas, are you actually in the chat? Are you with us right now? Are you on the YouTube or the Kick? You should check out the Kick. Oh no, Lucas is here. Can I turn it into a lightsaber? Yeah, actually I could, because you can adjust the thickness of the bar. Although I will say, when you try to do that, almost every time it glitches out into in an unrecoverable way, and you have to delete it and remake it. This is what I learned yesterday. Okay, but yeah, I could turn it into a lightsaber. That would be possible. Okay, so there's a way, and then there's a way. So this guy, this is like a boss version of one of these, where we can absorb their spirit if we hit it with the heavy. Hugly Sleepover's a great game, though. I've talked about it a bit, but I don't think I've ever gone into like full detail. Let me give you the full detail of what makes Hugly Sleepover one of the best video games ever created, okay? You start off, and you are in a child's bedroom that is yours, you know. You're going into your bedroom, and the little monster comes out from under your bed and goes, "Hi, I'm Hugly from the monster world. Do you want to come have a sleepover and a pillow fight?" And you're like, "Dude, this is freaky." And he goes, "Come on, don't tell your parents. It'll be fun. I'll bring you back just fine. You'll be just fine when I bring you back. Don't worry about it. Just don't tell your parents what's going on." And you go, "Okay." So you follow this green freak under your bed, and you go to the monster world. And there's 5... basically, all the pillows have gone missing now. And it is up to you to retrieve all of the pillows for the pillow fight. And what you got to do is you got to go around, like, trying to locate where they're all hidden or where they're all stored. And you got to do little tasks to get them back, right? So you got to go over to organize the marching ants into the correct order by color. And you get a pillow from them. Why they have it, I don't know. You got to go upstairs and help stack the blocks or the rings in the correct order to get the pillow for the baby. And then there you go. He has what felt at the time as a child like a Hollywood... how would you put this? A Hollywood stereotyped gay uncle. You know what I mean? You know the tropes that you would find in like a gay uncle from Hollywood. Very, very heavy on the tropes. Who is baking a pie and needs your help, so you gotta help him bake his pie. And then you get one from that. And I'm trying to think, there was a couple of other ones. But then at the end, you get to go have the pillow fight, which is where you drag a bunch of PNGs into a padded cell, and they all bounce back and forth and giggle and talk about how much fun they're having at the sleepover. But you gotta go home soon, but don't tell your parents what we did here. And then you eventually go home and it's done, and then you can just play it again. It's great. I'm not trying to oversell the game here. You know, I'm trying to keep expectations in check. I know that it sounds like the most thrilling thing you've ever heard of, and it is. Don't get me wrong. Does this go to a dead end? Okay, we're going to go down there here in a minute, because I think that's where the next cart is. But I feel like we definitely passed something up inside of here. But that's Ugly Sleepover. Again, I'm going to go try to find the disc. Does it compare to Balatro? I don't know, man. Have you played it? I think it's got way more replayability. Considering I can guarantee you that as a 5-year-old, I think I played a lot more of that than any adult has ever played Balatro. That's a bold statement. I'm sticking by it. Okay. This is a guy. You can see his shoulder. We're not going to mess with him right now. We're just going to go ahead and absorb this to get that potion back. Okay, we got that. Yeah, there's a bunch of entrances and exits around here. It's very complicated. Very complex environment we're in right now. This goes out to this little 2-stack here. Meanders back through here. Alright, I think we got everything. I think we've seen everything. I think we've gone through every entrance and exit. I think we're good to progress. I'll join Kick once I'm out of the shower. I don't want... you know what? Yeah. I guess watching Howdy Folks in the shower is a perfectly acceptable way to spend one's time. I'm working on it! Did not mean to do that just then. What I wanted to do was this. Reactivate that there. Oh dear. I think each one of these is going to get, like, more complicated in this manner. I don't know what healed me just then. This is going to get tedious, isn't it? No! That was my big attack, you son of a gun! I've been charging that up for ages. I can't believe you've done that to me. I was going to deal you so much damage just... I mean, I guess... Yeah, he would do that, but still. I'm very upset about it. You know what we could also do if we wanted to? Just, like, freeze him in place. We could also summon a Pluck of Many if we wanted to, but it almost feels, like, wasteful. He's been so thoroughly felted. Look at this. Son of a gun! Are you kidding me? 11,000 years, yeah, cumulatively? Okay, but you gotta now check how many times over the years Hugly Sleepover has been played by generations of children. I have a question. There's something I want to experiment with. If I stand up here, can he still get me with his fire? Yes! Yes, he can! He can still get me with his fire! Standing on there doesn't help! Don't do that! Waste of time! Yeah, reactivate it. Good riddance to you, you disgusting beast. Was that a real creature sealed in that cart, or was that thing like animated stone in some sort of way? I'm working on it! I'm on my way, I'm going to help you, I promise. Where are you? Are you the tree? Are you a face on the tree?
Help! Help me, young master!
No, you're a fox. Hello.
It's you, kind monkey!
It's a foxy lady.
Help me, please!
Do I have sound effects?
Things went south in the mountain and I barely escaped.
Hold on, it's a foxy lady.
But on my way down, Guys captured me. I've been
Did that even play? Why is desktop audio muted?
Now my luck has returned.
Hold on, have you guys not been hearing the Wilhelm scream this whole time?
Should you extend your mercy to save my
Are you
family?
kidding me? Every time Lucas has done a donation, it's supposed to scream loudly. Has no one heard that? Well, let me say it again. Hold on. It's a foxy lady. No, that's the wrong one!
And what now?
What is this? This is what happens when you don't pay attention. Okay, where's the giant rolling head? That seems like a priority. Get out of here.
And spin him around! Don't tell me what to do! Moving on!
Okay, well, listen. Apparently, the Wilhelm scream has not been playing on the stream. The reason I've been frightened every time... people now must just think that the GIFs popping up on the screen scare me. Which, I mean, yeah, they can be scary, depending on what the GIF says, you know.
A monkey head for my collection.
What is this nightmare that I have found myself in? Okay, well, I fixed the audio now, I think, hopefully. Actually, let me double check and make sure it's even getting sent to the stream. Desktop audio is being sent to the stream now. I apologize, everyone. That's cringe and embarrassing on my part. My bad. We don't need that. That's fine. Did we really not find one closer to... We must have missed one. Well, I've hit, like, the rim shot button multiple times. Surely y'all have heard that. I'll do that one more shot time. Like, look, it's a foxy lady. So, like, hopefully y'all heard that time. See if we can't meander our way through here. See if we can't find our way out. Having to fight everything in here. This seems like such a long walk to get back to there. I feel like we must have missed something. Apparently we didn't. Apparently there are no shrines through here. Now, Foxy Lady told us that we would not be able to defeat them. Is that true? Should we just, like, try to avoid them? Should we try to sneak around them? Or was that a bit?
Somebody help!
I can't imagine needing to do this run again if we die again. Ah! Yep, it works. I mean, it worked for me. I don't know if y'all heard it. Thank you so much there, dear friend Lucas. I appreciate that. I forgot to put that in the pinned comment. It is in the description. There we go. Oh, so what we've got to do now?
Somebody help!
There's really no shrines over here? What happens if I die again?
Nobody, no change.
Look out!
Don't tell me what to do. Moving on. Master's order. Man them all.
That's pretty anticlimactic. This is actually not that bad at the moment, but that's because the other guy's not really doing much. That is changing, I can see. Whoa! That was unfortunate. That's not what I meant to do. There we go. Okay. Big head defeated. Now it's just me and you.
But be wary of the long-haired one!
Not good.
Look out!
How do you end up in this state? How does this happen to you as a person? Or as a guai? I think I'll just avoid you is what I'll do, thanks. Oh, actually, I'm on fire. If I roll through that, will it put me out? Maybe that's what happened just then? What? How am I even supposed to hit you? Almost, I feel like. Almost got him. Hold on, I am currently on fire. Jeez. I don't think that hit at all. Should have waited till it fell back on the ground. Okay, this fight isn't nearly as tough as I was worried it was going to be, but I also feel like maybe I shouldn't even say that. Get back up. Run away. This is like something out of a nightmare. How? I think I've actually had this nightmare. It's kind of comedic at times, too. Like, when he's just got his mouth open like that, it's kind of funny. It's a little less freaky and a little more, like, extraordinarily comedic. Stay there, please.
You sure know how to fight.
Yes, I do. I'm a monkey. Like, that explains it. You know how we monkeys are. We fight hard out here in the jungles. It's just us versus the macaws. It's a constant war. It's a constant struggle. There's no kick app on Roku. Oh no.
Quite the charmer, aren't you, boy? But these eyes have seen prettier disguises.
Oh, hello.
Yao Guai! Your true face! Out with it! If a single
I'm okay with
light
this face. We can stay
shall
like this.
strike true.
I could do without the tail, though. I'm not really into that.
That was so close. Thank you for saving
No,
me.
you're welcome.
I am the Bull King's daughter, Ping Ping.
Nonsense! The bull has no daughter. Dare to fool me, scoundrel!
I know who you are. My mother is Princess Fairfox. You killed her.
We gotta make it up to her.
After my mother died, I've been living with my father. His wife, Princess Rakshasi, took me in as her own. Later, brother came back from Bodhisattva Guanyin, and we reunited. We had some peaceful days. My brother was kind to me and to our parents. But somehow, not long ago,
That was
he
an
suddenly
interestingly
changed.
placed
He
demon
secretly summoned
face.
his
I wonder
old
what the
troops for a
sign there
coup.
is.
Imprisoned father, kept mother under strict watch.
What do you think the game's trying to
I-
communicate to us?
I had nowhere else to turn. I had to go for help. But barely after leaving the place, his minions fell upon me.
The Bull King's might is known. Even together, Wukong and I couldn't rival him. Rakshasi's plantain fan is also formidable. And you want me to believe that they were subdued by a kid?
Subdued by their son. Who else could make them put their guard down? Really, with soft hearts, they could never harm him.
You idiot! This fox is fooling you!
Look
I
at
mean,
this.
I'm okay with it.
Only my brother's Samadhi fire could wreak such havoc. Oh no. My father is dying. Please, kind monkey, help me and my family.
A perilous place this is. Keep this cicada safe with you. It'll come in handy.
Will it? In what way? It's literally vanished from existence.
I know well. I'll go ahead and take a look.
I'll stay here with Fox Girl. No! Oh.
Follow me.
I mean, you can keep being the girl, that's fine.
This way.
I'm less invested now. But okay, that's fine. Lead the way, Tink. Where are we going? Was there anything back here we needed to see? I don't believe so. That was fun. Just defeated a couple of giant flying heads. You know how it is. Normal video game things. This game is wild. This game reminds me of... There's this shoot 'em up that JonTron covered in a shoot 'em up montage video. Where he covered a lot of shoot 'em up games. Where you have the head of the samurai. The head of the samurai goes to help rescue the Americans from Darkseid or something like that. And then you cut to the actual gameplay, and it is an actual literal flying head flying around destroying New York City. And that's basically what we just experienced here. That's pretty much the exact experience we just had. That's going to increase our maximum health right there. It still lags behind literally everything else. Real quickly, though, before we progress, you know what we're going to do? Is we're going to travel to the Rui Scroll region, the Zodiac Village, I think it's called. We're going to collect all of our materials, and then we might go check and see whether or not... We haven't checked upgrades in a while, so we'll go by to our blacksmith friend, and we'll check in there and see what we've kind of got going on. I suppose we could chest... I don't think we have anything for Celestial Medicine Man. So I don't think there's any point in checking in there. Harvest all of our stuff.
Monkey reaps what he sows.
So it's been alleged. I don't think I have any more seeds. Yeah, okay.
Perhaps it's for the best.
We've not found more people to come live here, even though it looks like there's more room for more people to come live here. So I don't know if that's a failing on my part. Maybe I need to go search the deeper nooks and crannies of all these different regions to find more of these guys to join me on my journey.
Armor and arms.
What can we buy from you? We can buy a bunch of different stuff, but I don't really need any of it. What do I need a Yaogwai core for? I've got 66 of them. We're doing pretty well on all the things that he offers, so for right now we're going to have to pass on that. Let's have a look at challenge. What? Like challenge him to a fight? I don't think so. Unless we get something really good out of it. But let's just go ahead and have a look at crafting weapons. I think we're good there on that front. We can craft weapons and armor. What we want to look at is upgrading. So can we get any further upgrades? So we do have a bit of fine gold thread and a bit of the cold iron leaves. But the question is, what would we want to upgrade? Of course, this allows us to... allows using the gourd while sprinting. Huge. Moderately increases sprint speed. Huge. When sprinting, each second moderately increases attack. This effect can stack up to 10 times and will cease upon stopping. Huge. Yarl Lucas Kits, welcome to the kick. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. We've also got other bits of armor, though. Grants considerable additional focus. Reduces cooldown for all spells. That's the thing, though. It requires that I get perfect dodges. And that's just never going to happen. I'm never going to be the guy who gets the perfect dodges. You know what I mean? So what do we want to do? What do we want to do? Do we want to try to upgrade this stuff? Let's upgrade the Pilgrim's Leg Wrap once. And that should get it on par. No, some of these items... Yeah, let's get that. Is that the... Yeah, Pilgrim's Wrist Guards.
This can give you some edge.
Yeah, upgrade that as well.
Helm and armor in place. A sure oppose in any case.
So we're not, like, fully upgraded, and we're not going to be until we get a bunch of Celestial Ribbon. But the armor is slightly better than it was before. And there's a train of some variety, it looks like, rolling through. Oh yeah, you can minimize me, yeah. That's the big advantage of Kick over YouTube, is that you don't have to pay money to have the right to minimize the video and still listen to the audio. You can text your landlady, absolutely, go right ahead. In fact, I encourage it. That's exactly the sort of behavior we support here. Go to the Flaming Mountains. So there's Ashen Pass 1. And yeah, there is an Ashen Pass 2, which I guess is where we're at now. Does that mean we're starting Act 2 of the final chapter? I assume this game ends where it began, with me going to challenge the gods in what's going to be a nigh-on impossible boss fight that is going to drive me to the edge of my sanity. And then when that's done, we're going to play the new Zelda game that I haven't played yet. That's next up on the list. That's what we're going to do after this. It's going to be such a abrupt shift.
Our blood feud, but he still holds so much hostility. My brother's minions are everywhere. Stay close to me, kind monkey. Brother and I used to play around there.
Come back here, Fox Girl.
The Valiant Six had their ways of amusing us. What fun we had together. I'll get through this hole, and you can pass by that crack ahead.
So she's going to take the hole, and I'm going to take the crack. So be it.
My paws beat your feet.
I didn't know it was a race. I would have tried harder if I'd known there was a competition. Is everything a competition with you? Because that sounds like it's going to get grating after a couple of centuries together. Because I'm pretty sure you're an immortal being, and maybe I'll be one by the end of this. Unsure. Not entirely certain of how the lore works here. What am I racing towards? Should I have seen something? Should I have seen someone? Should we be worried about the fires? Can I go this way? You know what? No, we're going to stick with the fox. Literally, we're going to do what the game wants. I do see lava now, so that's good. The game mentioned lava way back in the first chapter, and we've located it.
Down this cliff, there is a secret passage to her palace. She should be there, but she'd never give you the fan to be used against her precious son.
You saying we got to go break into the palace and steal it? Also, where's the palace? Also, how do we get down from here? Are you suggesting we jump? What exactly did you have in mind? Do you talk? Are you done? Are you done talking? Is this...
What's on your mind now? Will you not join me and save my father?
Well, yeah, but what exactly do you want me to do? I guess that's what they wanted me to do!
Got it! Quite nearby. There is a deity we can turn to.
If a girl leads you to a cliff and tells you to jump off, I feel like under most circumstances,
Maybe he could talk
you should
Mother
say
into giving
no.
us the fan. I'll go find him.
That's just my suggestion. Oh, hi. I haven't seen one of these in a while. I don't think I've ever seen one that's on fire. Kinda hoped I wouldn't ever see them again. They're quite a nuisance. How do you end up in this circumstance? How do you end up in this situation in life? What foul tragedy needs to befall you to turn into a rock with legs? Or did you already have the legs and then the rock sprouted up from above? Were you a spirit that was cast down to the earth and trapped within the burning rock? Was the rock burning when you got trapped in there, or is that a recent addition? Many questions that we won't have answered here today. I do see them from a distance. That lava is not moving at all. That is completely stationary and is rather distracting. Will it damage me if I get too close to it, though? I don't want to find out. Maybe bursting into flame is not the best call. You imagine this is warm water, though. Like, if it weren't for all the noxious fumes and potentially dangerous... well, fumes. I've already said it. It might be real nice to chill out in that warm water there. Good. The shield guys are back as well now. As if we hadn't had enough of those in Chapter 2. I love that they introduced shield guys and giant rocks with legs in Chapter 2. And they bring it back in the last chapter. Real Chekhov's leg rock people situation going on here. You know what? Yep, nope, that's what I anticipated. That's fine. We're just gonna keep avoiding you. As best I can, at least. There you go! Now we're on equal footing. How you like that, you big red beast? Why does everything in the fire region breathe fire? That seems like it would be the opposite of helpful. It seems like if you live in a region where everything is burning all the time, it'd be more beneficial to you to be able to, like, spew water. Oh, I guess that's an ability we all have. To some extent. Yep, rest. Desperately need it. Time is it? Okay. Ah! I just wasn't expecting you to be there is all. I see that now. I see there's another one, like, right past you. This is a little one. This is a female one. You can tell by the legs. Those are some feminine legs right there. You can easily tell the difference between the female ones and the male ones. Do you think that they have the capacity to make baby leg rocks or rock legs? The male ones and the female ones? And what do their offspring look like? Are they just pebbles? Little pebbles with legs? Are they super small? Is there a potential that one of them might get mixed up in your gravel order for your driveway? And you just walk outside and part of your driveway is wandering off? That would be tragic for them, but kind of funny also. Am I expected to get down there in some kind of way? Like, what? I mean, yes is the answer. I do have an ability that lets me stand on lava. But something tells me jumping down there from here is not the way to go. We'll figure something else out soon. We're gonna take this nice and slow, though. We're gonna be very careful. I don't think these things have the ability to push me off into the burning lava down there. But I also don't want to find out today. Well, this is not good. Oh, dear. Turns out we don't need them to push me into the burning lava. I'll do it myself, thank you. We're both in a pickle now, aren't we? Hold on. I think I'm not on the burning lava at the moment. Let's activate our special ability. What would we do if we didn't have this? That lets us run on actual burning lava, and actually not only that, but regain health while standing on the actual burning lava. What would we be doing right now if we hadn't just... Actually, how would we handle this? If we hadn't found that item... Remember, we had to go back to the first world to get that item. We didn't find it our first time through. If you play through the game normally, and you don't know that's there, what do you do? We're about to run out of it. We're about to be in a pickle. Yeah, no, get off of here. Get off of here. Roll, roll. Get over here. Okay. Maybe summon some friends. We're in a desperate ploy now. We're in a terribly desperate ploy. Get them, boys. We're literally we're on the edge. We are on the edge. Okay, we're dead. That's fine. Your kick stream is broken? In what kind of way? What's it doing? Oh. Yeah, no, it's broken. That's weird. I'm not getting any dropped frames or anything. I've stopped it and restarted it. We'll see if that fixes the problem. No, it's just broken. Which is odd, because we've not had that happen before. I'm gonna I'm gonna just, like, reload the page and see what happens. Oh, okay, yeah, reload the page. That fixed it for me. Hopefully that works for you as well. Or at least it seemed to, yeah. Hopefully that works for you as well. Yeah, there you go, it sounds good, sounds okay. No, dear. So what we don't want to do is fall down there again, because what we don't want to do is die in that same awful way. Like, obviously, we have the ability to walk down there later. We'll just do that when the time comes. Did that die? Yeah. Let's see where this trail actually leads when you don't get knocked off by gigantic killer rocks. Was it this one right here? I think I'm back. I think I'm back to the source of all my misery. Good riddance to it. Might have been this one. We definitely haven't made it past these pillars. I know that much for sure. Why do they scream? How do they scream? They don't have mouths. Doesn't make any sense. They're rocks. Maybe it's done somehow by steam escaping the stone, creating the sound. This guy is booking it. He wants to get me real bad. How is this not damaging his body? I'm hitting his body spot on. Okay. Yeah, let's see what you do without your shield now, big boy. Let's see your best move. Come on, do something. Don't just stand there and die. Don't just give up on life just because you lost your shield. That's sad, man. Some people, either they get that one thing, they get that one crutch that they lean on, and then when it's taken away from them, they just don't know what to do. That's a message for all of us out there. Don't lean on your shield too heavily. You never know when you're going to actually need the sword. It's good moral values.
Monkey!
No. This one is much weaker.
Not no. Master! Monkey!
Oh dear, I'm on lava now. Doesn't seem to be bothering me, though. I don't know if we actually need... Who is saying all of this? Who is talking to me? Hello?
Master! Both trouble!
I have no idea who is talking to me at the moment. I have no idea where to, like, locate them. So this didn't work last time. Maybe we gotta get behind him? Yes, but it also broke way too quickly. I don't think we even need to break the shield. I think we just stay behind the guy. Oh, gosh. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. It's okay. We're gonna get there. We're gonna do this. Watch this! Actually, never mind. Let's not do that. Let's do this. Come on. No, don't. Why are you targeting the shield? It's like you want to do this. Stop it! Get out of here! Doesn't involve you! I want to defeat him without breaking his shield. Because I feel like that will break his spirit. And that's funnier. Oh. Looks good? Okay. It does look like it's running again for me. All I did was refresh the page. It's weird that it froze for both of us, though, and the solution for both of us was refreshing the page. That makes no sense at all. Must be a weird kick thing. We're still relatively new to kick streaming. We don't know all the ins and outs. We don't know the quirks yet. We're figuring it out. Good lord! Don't die. Don't die like this. Don't die like this, my little monkey friend. Okay. I'm just trying to find another place to rest and recuperate. Obviously, we've run past a lot. Obviously, there's much more down there to explore. This looks like we're about to get a cutscene and maybe a boss fight.
Wanted monkey, wanted star, wanted dead or alive.
Halt! Intruders to the princess palace face death.
Okay, another, like, multi-tiered enemy to deal with here. Crystallized light energy.
Now here comes a trick.
How about no trick? How about we do this instead?
Bright shine the light.
My eyes, my eyes, I'm blind.
Heal up. I like that the volume gets muted. That's fun.
Monkey, monkey, where is he?
My eyes are on him.
Stand back, my turn. One, two, no more, no more.
I gotta tell you right now, I'm not sure we're gonna defeat this guy. I feel like a pluck of many would have been great for this fight, though.
Ready? Smoke!
No more fire.
No more. It's so good.
Now here comes a trick.
Here I go.
Shine the light.
Get away from it!
My eyes, I'm blind. Monkey, monkey.
Recovers way too quickly. Like, I can't even reach him in that time.
One, two. I can't see, but I. Ready?
This is why you never give up in a fight. Like, I thought for sure we had no shot. Look how far we've made it. Not saying we're gonna make it all the way to the end. Just done better than I thought we would. Okay. Oh, hi. You're right there, huh? What do you know? What do you know? A little bit of confidence is all it takes. Actually, I had 0 confidence throughout the entire fight. I thought for sure we were going to fail. Confidence is not what we needed. What we needed was a willingness to try in spite of no confidence. That's what it means to be brave. It's being afraid but doing what needs to be done. I think either Ned Stark or John Wayne said that. Maybe both of them. So, I have to get running now, but I did manage what I wanted, which was about an hour-long stream, so good job, everybody! Managed to squeeze that in there, and we're going to continue playing the game. I'm going to say throughout the week, we'll probably be back next Saturday, but it's good to have progress. It's good that we started, you know, over the last few streams actually making really good progress. I feel like we were stuck in the frozen tundras for so long, and now we're making, just like we blitzed through the Spider Realm, we're making our way through the Rakshasa Palace. Eventually we got to go back out there and explore sort of the paths to either direction that we kind of skipped out on, just making our way here. The timing on that's perfect, because I wanted to stop at around an hour, and we're at 1:02. So, how much of the game is left? We're on the last chapter. We are on the final chapter. Shout out to, of course, our Patreon supporters who are in the chat right now, Gilliam and Lucas Kits, who is also the raid boss. Thanks for the tips. Appreciated. And we're going to resume this soon. Oh, and I think Mike and I, we tried to film last night. It ended up not working out. But I think we're going to start at some point today or tomorrow recording the new Let's Play series for the LP channel, which I'm not telling you about. All I'll tell you is that I had to dig out. It's an older game that is only playable because the Xbox Series consoles support backwards compatibility. Otherwise, this game is not available on any new platforms. We had to get the physical disc and plug it into the Series X, and it looks like it's going to work. So, thank you all for watching. God bless you, and I will see you later. Goodbye.